Tell me
you know,
about
I
it.
called out there.
Called out where?
Called out there. Hey, you invent?
No, unfortunately not.
Yeah. Coming back on yourself.
Oh, he's not going to fall for it. Oh, so he doesn't want to talk to you guys. He wants to talk to me. He don't call me on my cell. But he forgot I have speakerphone.
Okay. I called out there.
Yo, what's going on, man?
They're fucked up out there, man.
Who's fucked up?
I called the paper, and first off, you wouldn't believe how many people couldn't believe this story.
What
So
story?
eventually I said, fuck it. I talked to the editor. I said, you know something? I'm tired of this bullshit. You guys hear a story you can't understand, and you hang up on people. You tell them to go away. What kind of way is that to run a news paper?
Wait, I don't understand.
And I asked him. I says, have you ever heard the phrase, reality can be stranger than fiction? He says, yeah. I said, well, guess what, Scott? I didn't make it up. It's true, and you know it. You've written stories that were crazy, haven't you? Well, yeah. But see, they were stories that actually happened, that the police were involved in, and that they actually heard across a scanner or something, I'm assuming. But the point is, I said, this is real stuff. This man was sent to jail for 90 days for calls he didn't make. And then I started to explain it. I says, if you're serious, write this down. And I gave him the YouTube websites for, Nightmare on Burton Street. You there?
Yeah, I'm here. No, he wasn't jailed.
Huh?
He wasn't jailed.
Oh, he wasn't?
No, Al was just making it up. Al was just trying to cover for him, so he wouldn't be bothered no more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so yeah, he was dismissed, but it's being carried over, unfortunately. So.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to call back tomorrow and let them know.
Oh, so wait. Wait. So you called the newspaper?
Yeah. I gave him Richard's telephone number and Donna's telephone number.
So, well, she didn't. So yeah, that whole call you made to him was kind of useless, really, because the fact that none of everything you're telling them was all fiction.
Well, I based it on what you told me, so.
Oh yeah, well yeah, I didn't get. Like I said, I was trying to call you last night, but I couldn't get through, so I couldn't tell you the new news.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
Not a huge deal, though. Not a huge deal.
Yeah.
So,
Oh well.
I let them know that I got it from an informant and that I didn't know how valid it was. So, it, technically speaking, wasn't, but did inform them of certain elements that they weren't aware of before. And he was arrested. They will verify that.
Oh, no. Listen for a second, Chris. Did you see about Mr. Hat's, what's it called, the graffiti face he made, the stencil, there you go.
The what?
The stencil he made. He made a stencil so people can download it from the internet, print it out, cut out these black lines for your face, and then go spray paint it on walls and whatnot. They can spray paint your face on walls with the stencil.
No way.
Yeah, he did. I looked on his website. I saw it. It's kind of funny. But yeah, no, that's true. You can go to his website if you like. You can check it yourself.
Sure.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, it should be right underneath. Once you go to his website, it'll be under latest.
What, the web blog?
Yeah, the WordPress.
The what?
The WordPress.
WordPress, right. WordPress. Yeah, I'll check that out.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all right there. It's the stencil.
He'd
So
go ballistic again if I shut that site down again. Well,
wait,
I shut the other one down, but I got it. But you know something? He got so pissed off and rant and rave, and I felt kind of bad for him. So I got in touch with the people, and I said, hey, you know, you got to give him another chance. And he squared a couple of things away. So I said, well, okay, fuck it.
so wait,
But then again, I guess they said, fuck him, you know, and shut him down completely. So that's when
so
we
that
went to the WordPress.
Oh, so that was you that shut it down then.
I shut it down, but I got it reinstated. I don't know who did it after that. He probably did it. He probably caused somebody else to get pissed off.
But the original website's still up though.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
No, really, it's up still.
It's not up still. It's up again.
Yeah, it's no, it's been up still.
No, it hasn't been up still. How long you been doing this? You got involved in this, what, a year and a half ago?
I actually been involved with it for like over 4 years now, but no one's really paid attention.
Oh.
It's been up for months. MrBlonde.webs.com.
Wow.
It's the original. So wait, what were you saying? You say something about me getting involved with? Wait, what? I'm confused here.
Say what?
You said I was getting involved with whatever. You said a year and a half, and then I cut you off. What were you saying about that?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't figure you'd know that a site was down. You didn't know it was down to begin with.
I used to go there, so...
Well, guess what, dude? You hadn't been there for a while because you didn't know it was shut down. You didn't know I shut it down. Well, you knew somebody shut it down. Oh,
yeah, I read the emails.
You didn't, huh?
I read the emails.
What emails?
What emails? Yes, exactly. What emails? Wait, what was that, Chris? I'm sorry, you're breaking up. Can you say it again?
You read the emails?
No, I didn't say emails.
Yeah, you did.
It's emails.
So you read Mr. Blind and mine's emails?
Yes.
Where'd you read those?
Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, I'll get it in a few. Yes. Anyways.
Where'd you read those?
It was all posted up on the internet, man. It was all posted up. I read them before, where did I read them at?
Really?
I can't, to be honest, I don't know where I read them at, but I mean, I read them before I read the whole complaints from, Word, you know, the website. Oh, well, let me see, I'm trying to remember, I think it was from Soundboard Prank Calls, the wiki.
Oh, the wiki, yeah.
Yeah, I told you about that.
Yep.
There we go, you see? I'm like I said, man, my company is right now investigating them right now, so, I mean, all this information I'm giving you is straight from them.
That's a good point.
My company is doing good work for this community.
Dude, you know something? Technically speaking, you could probably start a company.
I could, couldn't I?
Doing this. I mean, yeah. I mean, you got inside. You're inside.
Hey, did you hear about the Belmont community .wordpress? It's a group for a victim of prank calls.
No.
You didn't hear that? You should
No.
go there and read the stories.
Where? Where is this?
It's BelmontCommunity.wordpress.com.
BelmontCommunity.wordpress.com?
Yeah.
You're kidding.
No.
Belmont what? Belmont, California? Belmont. There's a couple of Belmonts around. there's nobody over at the bar. It's Wednesday night, right? Yep. Okay. BelmontCommunity.wordpress.com.
Yeah, in Massachusetts, yeah. Yeah, I don't know whether it's Massachusetts or California.
Well, we'll find out.
Hey, did you know that Margie's first name is actually really Alicia? Did you know that?
I know her and her husband, yes.
No, but did you know her first name was Alicia? Did you know that?
Lisa or something. You got it written down.
Yeah, it's
Her husband
Lisa.
was Robert or
Lisa.
yeah, Lisa. Lisa. Her husband, I spoke to her husband. As a matter of fact, her husband called me one night. He was really fucking pissed off.
Why?
But she's cheating on him.
That whore. Who was she cheating on with him? Like with what? Like with Mr. Blonde or something? I mean,
Supposed to pick her up from she was supposed to pick him up from work, and she never showed.
so she's fucking Mr. Blonde. Then. So you telling me?
No. She had a thing for Edward J. Starnes.
Who?
Who's Edward J. Starnes?
I don't know who Edward J. Stars is. Don't ask me these questions. I don't know who these people are. I don't understand why you asking these questions, Chris. I'm confused. What was the question?
I know who Edward J. Starnes is. I know where he lives, too.
It's Nismo. Didn't you know that?
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah.
I know quite a few names now. Now, I'm assuming that considering the fact that in this country, the police have the time limit of 3 years to observe and follow and watch people before they make an arrest. It's called their time limit on the investigation. That I'm assuming that him and the other people that I have given information on are being watched and being followed. You're the only one I haven't given any information on.
Oh, thank you. But I am a threat. Did you know that?
No, you're not.
Okay. Yeah, but the statute of limitations on prank calls is only 2 years, though, correct?
Sorry.
14,000 hours.
Incorrect.
Huh? What?
No, that's incorrect. But aside from that.
Wait, how is it incorrect?
Well, go researching the laws.
I've got to go read the laws. I forgot all about that. I keep on forgetting to go read. I'm not too good on
Go down to
reading.
your law library and check it out.
I'm not too good at reading. Derp. But, so 3 years, huh? And then they'll make a move. Hasn't it been over 3 years? It's been, what, 4? Close to 4. Up to 4.
Don't forget, they're ongoing.
Wait, you going where?
They're ongoing. So if they're ongoing, check this out. It might be, hypothetically speaking, we'll say. It isn't, but hypothetically speaking, we'll say that it was 3 years. Trust me.
Yeah, but Chris.
That isn't that means 3 years from the last one they made.
Yeah, but
See, it's not about me. It's about the activity.
yeah, but you gotta understand, Chris. If it's supposedly illegal, then why do they allow it on TV and radio and whatnot just fine? The Howard Stern show. Do you not recall this? Jerky Boys, Crank Yankers.
Jerky Boys was a movie. That's fictitious.
Okay, well, Crank Yankers, Phone Jacker.
I guarantee you that at some point,
Somehow Friday night
positions of
prank.
power and authority will kind of lower the boom. See, this whole thing leads towards, we'll call it, for lack of a better word or less inflammatory, borders on chaos. And what happens when chaos starts happening? I'll tell you. Certain things are implemented that would seem draconian with regard to the law. You don't remember the early 90s when anonymous email was all the rage. And this prank calling stuff with spoofed numbers, it's just another derivation in the obfuscated venue of harassment. So, what did they do? They passed a law, and they rounded up many, many people and arrested them in many different countries, and they closed down all the anonymous emailers.
Mm-hmm.
And prank callers have been arrested.
Yeah, the ones that get complaints, the ones that they let's take Soundboard calling you for instance. Look what happened to him or her, whoever the fuck it is, or it. I don't even know what it was. The ones that cause damage to hotels from PrankNet. I mean, that's reasonable. I can understand that.
Yeah, PrankNet, those guys, I don't know what's happened to them. I haven't been following them in the last year.
I just fell off the deep end with them.
Do what?
I fell off the deep end with them.
You fell off the deep end with them?
Yeah, I did.
Why? How did that happen?
I don't know, really, all in honesty, yeah, sure, the stuff's funny, but then after a while, it's like, snooze fest, man. They do the same shit over and over and over and over and over. They never change up the game. They're always calling Craigslist, or they're calling Moto 6. I mean, where's the fun in that? That gets old after like 2-3 hours of sitting in their chat room while they're, whatever.
Craziness.
Yeah, see, Chris, there you go. Well, see, why would the FBI be chasing after prank callers for 3 years, only to hand out like a 2 week community service?
Some of these guys, Jay, are into illegal activities. If they're doing this,
what's illegal?
About
I really don't see what are they doing it so bad?
Well, if you were you were, we'll say, completely involved all the time, you'd see that illegal credit cards have been used.
No, Chris, come on now. We all know that's not true.
Oh, absolutely.
Where is your fax?
Fax? I've got it recorded. One night they called. One night somebody called. They put me on a three-way with a company, and they ordered products in my name, and they went through about a half dozen or so credit card numbers before one took. And the order taker was informed. The police were standing right here. It's all recorded. And the police said, okay, good, this is good. So the order taker was informed that it was a fraudulent order. And the police, you could hear the police radio, and the police informed him. And he was summarily fired the following day.
Oh, Chris. I mean, I don't see CC fraud anywhere in there. I don't see, because they gave a whole bunch of numbers doesn't mean anything. It just means they use a CC generator. Freaking Pack Rack released one. I used to have it on my computer for the longest time. I never used it, but it was called CC generator, an activator. I never used it, but yeah, Pack Rat released it a long time ago. They got shut down by the FBI and got arrested, but either way, that's why I never used it. But anyways, yeah, I mean, you could probably have something like that. Could use something like that. You don't know this.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's probably what they did use.
Well, you don't know this. They could use something else. They could, for all you know, they could have swiped a whole bunch of gift cards from a store, and then use a activator, a code activator from their like a program or something around those lines. You don't know what they're capable of doing. They'd probably just swiped a whole bunch of gift cards and then just entered the codes and then entered the PIN and activated it.
Yeah, but they don't belong to them.
Technically it does, because once they activate it, it's theirs. Even though they did technically take it.
No, technically it belongs to them. It doesn't matter who activates it.
Well, technically, most of my stuff from my computer I took. Technically, the laptop that's in my closet, I technically took.
Well,
technically, half the stuff that's in my room right now, I technically took.
Well, how did you technically? You can't just take them.
Yeah, I actually can. It's called, they were laying there and I took them. Oh, my friend just swiped a laptop out of someone's car. So, technically, he took it.
Oh, yeah, well, that's true.
See, technically, he took it. 'Cause it all works out.
This is true.
Because I technically reset the passwords on the laptop last night so he could sign into the administrator, technically.
Well, yeah. Then you got access.
Yes, technically it's ours then. Because I had to pop in my CD that has a password changer on it to go ahead and erase the password from the admin's account. Technically, it's ours.
Well, yeah, well, I guess it depends on how you're using the word technically. If you mean realistically, if you swiped a laptop By the way, what kind of laptop was that?
It was a Dell Latitude E6400. The reason why I had to use a CD to go ahead and remove the passwords because each time we tried to boot safe mode everything, it automatically went back towards the domain login, so it would not let us pass that part. So I had to use a disk that I had from a long time ago. That was the ultimate boot disk. I had to use that to what's it called, disable the accounts and then reactivate them and remove the password.
Did you have to break in to grab it?
Grab what?
You said you got the laptop from somebody's car, right?
No, I didn't do it. No, one of my friend's friends.
Oh, friends.
Yeah, he swiped it. It was. I'm guessing it was from a teacher's car because it had a domain name login, and pretty much everything on the computer matched what a teacher would have.
Oh.
So yeah.
So how do you figure it was your teacher?
No, it wasn't my teacher. I didn't go to school there.
You said teachers.
Yeah, it was a teacher's computer because the fact that it had a school login on it or a domain for a server.
Oh yeah, that would probably be a teacher's.
Yeah, that's what I basically said, but. And there was actually quite a lot of girls on the swim team in the photos from my scene, so I'm not sure what teacher this was, but I'm kind of leaning towards it might have been the gym teacher.
Gave it to you?
No, he didn't give it to me.
Oh.
His friend gave it to my friend, which then my friend brought over here because he couldn't figure out head to tail how to get past the password. I went ahead and removed the password, and then he's telling his friend that it still does. He can't sign in, so he doesn't have to pay him, so he can have it for free. See? Yeah, because the one that swiped it wants money unless he can't get into it. So.
Well, why do you have it?
I don't have it.
Oh.
We're keeping a secret from his friend who swiped it.
Oh.
Yeah. So he doesn't make any money on it.
Well, you said the stuff you got, you took.
Oh, the stuff I took, yeah. Well, I technically didn't take it. Technically, it landed in my hands from other people.
Oh.
And I just fixed them and claimed them as my own.
You own them.
What?
Technically, you own them.
Yeah, technically I do own them because I may have or may not have purchased them for a reasonable low price of $5 to $10.
Yeah, well, that's pretty good prices, huh?
And then everything else I have is everything on my computer is free. Oh, Chris, don't forget, I gave you, I think, what was it? Was it like $6,000 worth of programs for free the other day?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you finished downloading them?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so did you go ahead and figure out what to do?
By the way, that's at $6,000, like $500.
No, because what's it called? Adobe Flash Player Professional CS 5.5 alone costs $500, and most of the programs cost between $300 to $500 to $600. So yeah, so think about it. You got what, like 14 programs, 12 to 14 programs? I'm just throwing a ballpark estimate.
Oh, okay.
But no, did you figure out how to install them?
No, I downloaded them, but I haven't. That's way too much for me to do right now to install them and figure them out. So I'm just kind of biding my time so I get a little time to be able to dedicate myself.
Oh.
I gotta eventually, check them out. But as far as the Flash goes, I've been reading about the Flash, and the Flash seems it's gotten way too complicated than it used to be. Now they're using scripts to do stuff, and it's gotten way crazy.
Well,
What?
yeah, what's it called? The program you gave me, I still haven't got around to it myself. I just been busy.
Yeah, but see, now the program I gave you, I was a beta tester. And I'm assuming, for all intents and purposes, you're going to use it. And if you, like I said, if you register it, it will disable it.
Yeah, I understand that.
Unless you register it as beta tester, because it was a buggy version. And trust me, you're going to need to do a lot of saving in it, because it will crash frequently. Not super frequently, but if you've got a lot of other crap running in the background, you're going to have an interesting experience. So as long as you don't load any real heavy-duty shit, got a lot of stuff running, and it'll stay reasonably stable for, an hour, maybe two, and then it'll tell you that it's reloaded. It's reloaded the page, or the page needs to be reloaded, and you want to save it, and you better say yes, because it will actually wipe that and load a brand spanking new page. So that's a heads up on that program.
Okay. I mean, is there a reason why I can't just go off and download the newest version of it? I mean, I know all about the clutter on the screen, but really...
learn on that one. Learn on that one before you go,
to something that might be, that doesn't crash.
It's Dreamweaver 4, that's right around 2000. So it's 2003, 2000, something like that. So it's,
2004.
No, it could have been 2004. Maybe. But still, no, it's 7, 8 years old, going on 8 years old. So it's still functional if you're doing, reasonably simple stuff that it can do, and don't get too complicated. But listen, I got somebody at my door.
Okay.
And I gotta let him in.
Okay.
So it's always interesting talking to you, Jay.
Hey, but anyways, when you get a chance, head on over to belmontcommunity.wordpress.com, because there's some crazy stories out there you might want to read.
Okay.
Maybe give it a thought.
Definitely going to do that tonight.
Okay. Well, I'll get you later then, man.
Okay. Have a good night.
Okay, you too. See. And there you go, guys. A 48-minute long call that was unnecessary, or 28 minutes. I lost track.